Hi guys, welcome to another epic video. Welcome back to Mikventure Coaster Vlogs, everybody. Today is a very special video because we're about to discuss some epic 2023 park trips. So we're going to discuss where we're going to go. We plan on going all over the country this year. It's going to be a huge year for traveling. Again, I'm Jay Mickish, so I'm the owner and creator of Mikventure Coaster Vlogs. And if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel and make sure to ring the notification bell so you don't miss any content coming to you soon. And I'd like to give a huge shout out to all of those people who have subscribed already, and to let everybody know we are 19 subscribers away from 300 subscribers. So that is a huge milestone and we can't wait. We plan on getting to 500 by this summer and then 1K by the end of the year. So please subscribe to this video, have your friends and your family and everybody involved who you know subscribe to this channel. So the plan for this year is to hit 50 different parks throughout the country. And we plan on gaining 150 new coaster credits. As you know, 2023 is going to be a huge year for roller coasters. There are a lot of roller coasters opening up, such as Air Force One, there's Wildcats Revenge, there's Pipeline at SeaWorld Orlando, and there's a new roller coaster coming to Knoebels and all sorts of stuff. And Zambezi Zinger coming to Worlds of Fun. It's just going to be an epic new year. Wild Mouse at Cedar Point. Adventure Port is the new area coming to Kings Island. So we look forward to checking all of these out. And as you saw, a new Formula for Thrills is coming to Cedar Point in 2024. We don't know what it is, but as you know, Top Thrill Dragster retired in 2022. So it is coming back as something else. We're just not sure yet. Stay tuned on the Cedar Point page. We don't know what's coming, but it's going to be exciting. So we don't know if it's going to be a taller ride, a faster ride, if they're going to add LSM launch to it, but it's going to be epic, whatever it is. First, we'd like to start off with Saturday, January 28th. We're headed to Carowinds. We'll be hanging out and celebrating a birthday party for a friend of ours. If you see us in the park wearing an orange Mikventure Coaster Vlog shirt, please make sure you say hey. I really look forward to meeting new people, so please don't hesitate to come say hi. I'm always up to meeting new fans, and if you see me vlogging around the park, please say hello. We're moving on to February. Currently, there are no trips scheduled so far in February, possibly Carowinds at some point. And March, Saturday, March 4th, I've heard March 1st will be the media event for Air Force One coming to Fun Spot Atlanta. So we're not sure when the opening day for Air Force One will be, but because of scheduling and because of my full-time job, I will not be getting to Fun Spot America Atlanta until Saturday, March 4th. So we're planning on being there for the opening of Air Force One. We're trying to join the media access. We have emailed the park and we're trying to see if we can get a special POV of us riding it and our first time reactions. But if not, there will be a vlog and a personal reaction video, and I'll see if I can do an on-ride video, but if not, there will be a reaction of my first epic ride on Air Force One, because that is one of the highly anticipated coasters of 2023. I cannot wait to ride that thing. It was supposed to open in 2022, but it got delayed to 2023. We were so excited. So, next is Saturday, March 11th. Friday, March 10th. I will not be able to make it, but I will probably leave after work to head to Dollywood. It is Dollywood's season pass holder preview day on Friday, March 10th, but I will not be able to make it until Saturday, March 11th for Dollywood's opening day 2023. As you know, they're opening their brand new Vekoma family triple launch coaster, because this is going to launch 3 times, Big Bear Mountain. It is their opening day. It is time for the epic opening of Big Bear Mountain. I am so excited. I don't want to overhype it, but I'm really excited about it. The track is done as of right now. They have not done any testing to it, so we're really excited. So we will probably go live during that weekend. We'll be there with a bunch of other coaster enthusiasts, and it's going to be huge. I will film my first ride reaction vlog. There will be an opening vlog of the whole opening day with Big Bear Mountain, so make sure to stay tuned for that. All right, now we're coming down to March 14th through March 21st. This is my epic Texas amusement park tour. These are parks I have never been to before, so I'm really excited. I've got some friends who I'm going with on this trip, and we'll be flying down together on March 14th. So we'll fly from Charlotte and arrive in Houston, and then March 14th, that afternoon, we will hit Kemah and hit the roller coaster credits there, as well as Galveston Pier and hit the coaster credits there. And then we will hit SeaWorld San Antonio the evening of March 15th. So we will hit in Texas Stingray and a bunch of other roller coasters. I'm really excited for Texas Stingray. Please stay tuned. I've never been to SeaWorld San Antonio before, and our Airbnb is actually not far from the Alamo and the Riverwalk. So we'll be enjoying that too, so we can get a full experience of San Antonio as well as the amusement parks. So SeaWorld San Antonio, we are really excited about. Next, we are headed to probably the most anticipated park in Texas, Six Flags Fiesta Texas, March 16th and 17th. We're going to be spending 2 days there. I am so excited because this park has Iron Rattler, it has Wonder Woman Golden Lasso coaster, and it also has the world's tallest pendulum. And I'm just really excited to hit this park because I've heard it's like one of the best Six Flags parks around. Dr. Diabolical Cliffhanger, I am so excited about hitting that. So that is the world's steepest dive coaster. So that's a B&M dive, brand new last year, and we are so excited to ride it. So make sure to stay tuned for a vlog from each of these Texas parks as I go down. So then March 17th, depending on timing, we will hit SeaWorld San Antonio in the morning, just in case we didn't get a full experience of SeaWorld San Antonio on March 15th. We're going to go back after Fiesta Texas and hit whatever we didn't hit on the 17th. And then March 18th, we're headed to ZDT's amusement park and Codaland on the way to Dallas. So we'll be hitting Switchback, which is their forwards and backwards gravity group wooden roller coaster. And then we'll be hitting Codaland. Hopefully the new roller coaster will be open then. We're not sure. Palindrome, we have no idea what's going on with it. We don't know if it's going to open. Hopefully it'll open. Oh, and also I forgot to mention Six Flags Fiesta Texas. I plan on hitting my 300th roller coaster, and that is Iron Rattler at Six Flags Fiesta Texas. I've already got my laminated placard ready for my 300th coaster. I am so excited. I cannot wait to ride that thing. Back to ZDT and Codaland. So we'll be hitting that on March 18th. And then March 19th and the morning of March 20th, we will be hitting, for my very first time, Six Flags Over Texas. Right there in Dallas, Fort Worth, Arlington. I cannot wait for New Texas Giant. I cannot wait for Shockwave, Judge Joy Scream, and a bunch of other roller coasters. Mr. Freeze, assuming that's back open, because I know that's been down for refurbishment, but we can't wait to ride that. So then, now we have on the afternoon or evening of March 20th, depending on timing, we'll be headed up to Oklahoma City. We'll be headed up 4 hours north to Frontier City. We're going to hit the coaster credits there in the afternoon, evening, so that should be lots of fun. So that's a park I've never been to before. So this is the whole epic Texas trip, guys. It's going to be lots of fun, and I unfortunately fly home on the 21st. Stay tuned on YouTube for vlogs from the Texas park. I will have a vlog from each park on the Texas park tour with first-time reactions to every roller coaster in Texas. So it is my first time ever to any of the parks there, so I am super duper duper excited for my Texas park trip. So stay tuned for that. Next, on Friday and Saturday, March 24th and 25th, I will plan on going to Carowinds for my very first experience at Aeronautica Landing. That is the brand new, newly themed area, the aircraft, the aviation themed at Carowinds. And they have 6 new flat rides in that area, and it's going to be so epic. I will have a first ride reaction to all the flat rides, because we can't do any on-ride filming. Cedar Fair does not allow that. I will be doing a first time vlog reaction, an Aeronautica Landing vlog in full. So make sure to stay tuned for that on my YouTube channel. And then sometime in March or April, we'll be headed to Busch Gardens, Williamsburg to ride the brand new indoor straddle coaster, Dart Coaster. Depending on when its opening date is, we have received 1 free Dart Coaster quick queue with our renewed SeaWorld Platinum membership. So we get to get in the front of the line for the new Dart Coaster for just 1 ride. So we are really looking forward to that. Make sure to stay tuned for my Busch Gardens Williamsburg vlog, which is coming soon. Sorry I haven't posted it yet, but I explained the quick queue and what that includes. We'll make sure to film a first time reaction and park vlog whenever Dart Coaster opens to the public, which has not been yet released. Also, with our new SeaWorld Platinum membership that I renewed a couple weeks ago when I visited the park, we received 2 free guests valid through May 31st. So if anyone is interested, feel free. I have to be present for you to use it, but just send me a message me on the Mikventure Coaster Vlogs page, or feel free to message me on my personal Facebook page. J Mickish, M-I-K-U-S-H is how you spell my last name. Just go ahead and look it up, and you'll find me somewhere there. Just send me a message. Let me know if you're interested in using these tickets. Just remember, I have to be there, but I'd be happy to get anyone in who would like to go to Busch Gardens Williamsburg that day. So as of right now, April, we don't have any trips scheduled so far. Possibly Carowinds at some point. We'll see, to do more Aeronautica Landing stuff. And then May, we also don't have any trips so far. Possibly Carowinds at some point. Again, maybe Dollywood. We'll just see what happens. So now we're moving on to June. So this is a big month. So Friday, June 2nd through Saturday, June 3rd, we'll be hitting Holiday World, the best coaster enthusiast event ever, period. We'll be hitting Hollywood Nights, and we cannot wait. This is 2 frickin' nights of nonstop ERT on all roller coasters at Holiday World. We get the whole park to ourselves, so we get ERT on all the roller coasters, including Voyage, Trimless, Night Ride, Pitch Black. You're going, feels like you're going 100 miles an hour through those woods. It's just amazing. And I heard it's getting a good retrack this year, so it's going to be even smoother than before. We'll see what Gravity Group is doing. So we'll get ERT on Voyage, Legend, Thunderbird, which is their B&M wing coaster, Legend, which is the wooden coaster, and Raven, which is their other wooden coaster. And we'll receive the entire park to ourselves for 4 hours, both nights. We even receive full access to Splash and Safari Water Park, including some delicious food and amazing hospitality. I mean, Holiday World goes above and beyond at Hollywood Nights, and they're just so good to everybody there. I'm sorry I couldn't go last year, but I'm looking forward to being back this year. So the park also offers all-you-can-drink free refills on fountain beverages all day long, even to the general public. And there will be many other YouTubers there, and including some amazing friends who I love hanging out with. Kim and Jay Dykes amongst some other people. So we look forward to seeing you at Hollywood Nights, guys. So Coaster Studios will be there. Thrills United will be there. Some other YouTubers. And we look forward to hanging out with some amazing friends and getting non-stop ERT on 4 of the best roller coasters, including literally the best wooden roller coaster in the world, in my opinion. There will be a full-blown vlog from Hollywood Nights from both days, including the ERT and our reactions. So make sure to stay tuned for both vlogs. We will probably not stay the entire night Saturday night for ERT, because I'll be headed up to Kings Island right after ERT, so I probably won't stay all the way till the end of ERT. I was going to hit Indiana Beach, but based on timing and distance, because that's 4 hours out of the way, we're going to skip that in Kentucky Kingdom this year. We'll probably travel to Indiana Beach when we do our huge Midwest coaster tour in summer of 2024, but that's another video. We will cover that at the end of 2023, at the beginning of 2024. So stay tuned. Right after Hollywood Nights, Sunday, June 4th through Monday, June 5th, we're going to Kings Island. I'll be meeting my really good friends, Jess and Charlie, and their 2 kids, Trip and Skylar, from Conover, North Carolina. That's near Hickory. And we'll be spending 2 full days at Kings Island. So I will drive up to Kings Island right after Hollywood Nights, as I've mentioned, and I'll meet them at the hotel and we'll bunk up with them. And then Sunday morning, we will hit Kings Island, the dry park, and stay all day and ride all of their amazing roller coasters, Banshee, the Beast, Mystic Timbers, Orion, and we'll just have a full blast. Also get a short vlog, impossible tour of the newly themed area for 2023 Adventure Port. So they've got some new flat rides in that area that I'd like to cover. So make sure to stay tuned for a mini vlog. I won't get a full day vlog from Kings Island just because I've done that before. It'll just be a mini vlog of Adventure Port and maybe some reactions of some roller coasters, including some night rides on the Beast or something like that. So stay tuned for that. I have the Platinum All Season Fastlane wristband, so I won't have to wait in line. And there will likely not be a vlog, like I said, so we'll just enjoy and just have fun at the park. And I am really happy to pick up 2 of the kiddie coaster credits there that I was missing there last year because I didn't have a kid under a certain height limit. So this time I'll have 2 young kids there, so I'll be able to pick up the coaster credit, which I'm really excited for. I believe there are 2 kiddie credits that I missed last year because I was just simply too tall. And after the day, the dry park, we will bunk up again at the hotel that Sunday night. And make sure if you see us at Kings Island, like I've said before, and you see us in orange shirts or you see me vlogging around the park, please don't hesitate to come up and say hi and introduce yourself. And maybe we can get a picture with you, or you can get my vlog, or whichever you'd like. You know, I'm very approachable and I always look forward to meeting new people. The next day, Monday, June 5th, we will wake up early with the Morrisons and head to Kings Island Soak City Water Park and stay there for a few hours. I've never actually been to Kings Island's water park before, and I heard it's going to be fun. I've heard it's absolutely massive, like literally one of the biggest water parks ever. That's really exciting. It's going to be a great time, and I'll try to get a vlog of the water park. I can't promise that I'll get it. It just depends on time and what we're doing. But we are hitting the water park at Kings Island, especially if it's a very hot day, because it can get pretty hot up there in Mason, Ohio. After Kings Island, there's a possibility that I'll extend my vacation time for Cedar Point. If I do Cedar Point, I'll spend at least 2 days there because I do want to hit the new roller coaster Wild Mouse and get that credit. And then vlog the new for 2023, the boardwalk section, and of course ride all of the other 18 roller coasters, which you simply cannot do Cedar Point in 1 day. It's always a 2-day park. That's just the way it is there. And I also want to get some really good footage of the new Top Thrill Dragster and a new Formula for Thrills reimagined experience. We'll just see how it is, what the announcement will get, and I'll just kind of show you what it's like. I'm not going to promise I'll be at Cedar Point, but if I am, I will make sure to get that. So hopefully we'll hear something from the park soon. As you know, Cedar Point has been very quiet about what's happening with Top Thrill Dragster, so like I said, we'll see what happens. It all depends on timing, and then unfortunately, after Cedar Point, I'll be driving home. So now we're moving on from Kings Island, Cedar Point, and Hollywood Nights, and we're moving on to mid-June. This is Monday, June 12th through Tuesday, June 26th. So this is a 2-week period. Depending on if my friend will agree with this time frame, this trip is still tentative as of right now. This will either happen in June or September, depending on what their schedule is. And I'm also trying to get it approved from work. So we'll see. But I am talking about taking a long 2-week vacation to head to California. So that is across the country. And these are parks I've never been to except for Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. That's the only park I've been to out there. So we'll be hitting both the Northern Cal and Southern Cal park. I'll be hitting California's Great America, Six Flags Discovery Kingdom, SeaWorld, you know, all those parks up there. And then we'll be hitting the Southern Cal parks. So Universal Studios Hollywood, Six Flags Magic Mountain, Knott's Berry Farm, SeaWorld San Diego, Disneyland, California's Adventure. And we plan to hit the brand new Super Mario World at Universal Studios Hollywood, which looks super exciting. So hopefully this will all happen. We're going to be hitting lots of parks. Belmont Park, Santa Monica Pier, just a bunch of huge parks I've never even visited. So at least 10 to 15 different parks out there, and we're going to hit at least 85 or 90 new coaster credits, depending on what's out there. So, but like I said, it's still up in the air, but there's a good chance that this will happen between June and September of 2023. And similar to Pennsylvania in June 2022, which I did this past year, we'll be doing this during my birthday, which falls on June 15th. And we'll be doing this through the Juneteenth holiday, which is June 19th. I think it falls on a Monday this year. As well as we'll be spending it, you know, with my good friend, Ricky. His birthday falls on June 26th. So depending on timing, depending on what their schedules are, you know, because Ron, you know, his job and, you know, his events, because he works at a stadium and does certain events different times a year. So we'll stay tuned for more. So we're just going to wait to see what his schedule is and what Ricky's schedule is, and then we'll plan around that. So California, if it doesn't happen in June, I'll take some time off anyway around my birthday, but then we'll reschedule. If that doesn't work out, we'll reschedule my California trip to September. So now we're moving on to July. So nothing else in the rest of June, because we'll be gone pretty much half of the month. So possibly in July, I'll do a summer Dollywood trip with my cousins from Ohio. We're currently in communication trying to decide that. We'll have a family trip there, so I'll stay with them in Dollywood's Dream World Resort. Heart Song Lodge Resort will likely not be open yet until fall of 2023. At least that's what the park has said. So we likely won't be staying there. We'll just stay at Dollywood's Dream World Resort, which I love. I really enjoyed Dollywood's Dream World Resort and Spa a lot. So this Dollywood trip is still up in the air, but I may take a long weekend around the 4th of July, possibly, to do that. We'll just see how timing goes. And August, we don't have any trips currently scheduled so far. And then September would possibly between September 12th through 25th, possibly, I think was going to be our September dates that we had scheduled for California. Well, like I said, we're scheduling around it. We'll see what happens there with my friends. Usually within the last week of September is the Ace Southeast Carolina Coaster Classic event at Carowinds. So that's the annual event that's usually held by Ace Southeast, which is really fun. So we get ERT on Fury 325, ERT on Intimidator, and a bunch of other stuff. And it's usually pretty hot. Well, it's kind of cooled down in September, but that event is usually really fun. I've never missed it, so I look forward to doing it this year. So we'll wait to see what happens, and I'll announce more information about when it gets closer to that date. And then, of course, Scarowinds opening night 2023. There will be a vlog from that for sure, so stay tuned for that. October, no park trips scheduled so far. Possibly a Dollywood trip, definitely Carowinds. Maybe I'll get to a park I've never been to before. Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, we'll see. And now moving on to November. So this is coming down to the end of 2023 here. So Carowinds Winterfest opening 2023. So that'll be opening night. There will be a vlog from that. So stay tuned for that, and I'll make sure to announce when we get closer to that date as well. And then towards the middle of November is usually a Veterans Day, which is the second weekend of November. Like I said, Dollywood and Ace Southeast will host their annual Smoky Mountain Coaster Fest event, and we will plan to be there that weekend. So there will be a vlog from that day for sure. So please stay tuned on my YouTube channel for that. So make sure to subscribe. We may stay at the new Heart Song Lodge and Resort for the very first time. And if we do, there will be a vlog, a separate one, probably from the Dollywood vlog. There'll be a separate one, kind of like I did this past year with Dreammore and Dollywood. And there'll be so we'll go there for the first time and visit that. And I'm possibly going to do a walkthrough tour of Heart Song Lodge and Resort, and that'll also be separate from those other two videos, similar to how I did this year. And I'll film my first time reaction of Heart Song, depending on how it looks. And of course, we'll ride Big Bear Mountain and get ERT on Lightning Rod, so which I'm sure we'll have ERT on Big Bear Mountain, and then Blazing Fury and Lightning Rod. It just depends on what's going on that day, amongst all the other coasters. Then, so please stay tuned for that vlog in November. This is December, so we'll probably visit Carowinds Winterfest at some point in December. We'll see what happens. So last is, and maybe another park, we'll see what happens. Then we have on December 31st, 2023, going into January 1st, 2024, we'll plan on being at Carowinds Winterfest for the New Year's Eve celebration. This event is always a blast. We always have fun doing this, and we're there with all of our favorite coaster enthusiasts. All the vloggers are there, like Butch from Hanging with the Crazy Crew, Eric from Between the Parks, Dawn from Just Out and About, Kathy and Todd from Fantastic Attractions, Dustin from Carowinds Fans Only. Just everybody is there and just having a great time, and we can't wait to be there too. And we get some rides ringing into the new year on some of our favorite coasters. That includes Fury 325, Afterburn, Copperhead Strike, and much more. And we get to do it with fireworks. We get to blow the horns, and we get to wear amazing New Year's Eve hats, and the park provides. And we'll get to ride Fury 325 or Copperhead Strike or other roller coasters into 2024, and we get to ring in the new year. So please stay tuned for a vlog from that. So that concludes our 2023 park plans as of right now. Something else may come up. We'll see what happens. I'll make sure to announce it. But that's what I have for so far. So I hope you guys enjoyed this amazing video, and I'm really looking forward to a brand new year. I'm going to hit, at least 30 new amusement parks and get 150 new coaster credits. And I also plan on hitting Hershey Park. I did want to announce that Hershey Park for Wildcats Revenge, which is their new RMC hybrid, and as well as going back up to Knoebels for their new roller coaster and hitting Flying Turns, because I did not get that last year because it was closed. So we'll see what happens with that park. Maybe we'll get back up to Pennsylvania this year, maybe not. We'll see. Depends on timing and vacation. So make sure to stay tuned for lots of vlogs coming to you soon and lots of videos, because we have a lot of exciting content coming soon. So we hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was kind of a lengthy one, but thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. Ring the bell notification so you don't miss any stuff coming to you soon, because we have a lot of exciting content. So stay tuned for more, and we thank you guys so much for watching. Please stay tuned for more here at Mikventure Coaster Vlogs, and we'll see y'all next time.